If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connor's Music.
Hi, and welcome to John Connors Live. Wave to Daria there in the background. You can see her in the hallway there. I tipped the angle of my camera today because I, as promised in the description, have a guest with me who I will bring on in a second. Right after I say good evening to Phil Lacey. Thanks for saying hey. How you doing? All right, so today we're going to talk about some bass stuff. And although I've only played bass maybe like once on this show, doing like solo bass stuff I wouldn't do it justice. So I had to call in an expert in the field. So please welcome to the stream my brother David.
Hello, hello.
So Dave is like right over here. Oh, there's his hand. But we wanted to set up a special Dave cam, so he's as a guest. We're not sure if these things are going to sync up perfectly, but we're sharing audio, so if the visual, it looks pretty good right now, I think.
Ready?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So ignore the slight delay. I always do when it comes to Dave.
Oh.
Okay. We got some comments here. So Gary says hey, and Dan says hey. They all say hey to me, but then I said hey, say hey to Dave, and then look at that. Gary says hey to Dave. Phil says yo David, and Dan says hi Dave. So thanks guys. Thanks for saying hey. Don't forget to put your comments in and questions. Please participate. This is a live stream, assuming you're watching it at approximately 8:32 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're watching it after that, then you might be watching the replay, in which case it's not live, and you'll notice I don't interact with your comments. Howdy to Luke. AJ Cooney. Howdy, what a wonderful rainy evening. You know what? It's spring, right? It's a nice spring-like vibe out there, so a little bit of rain is important.
We didn't get that blizzard from...
Yeah, right. Yes, we should count our blessings. And Kathy says, hi, guys. And our buddy Adam says, hi, John and Dave.
Hey.
From YouTube. And Paul says, so this is at work.
Yeah.
Huh? I know it's hard to tell sometimes because we have too much fun here. And earlier tonight, I got an opportunity to go set up a PA system, a rental PA system for the Georgina Golden Hawks year-end hockey banquet, which I quickly agreed to because that meant I got to not only set up the PA and everything, but be there because both my daughters were participating in that. And my proud papa moment is just that they both were awarded most sportsmanlike player for their team. So that was kind of fun. I was glad to do that. So go Golden Hawks, Georgina Golden Hawks. Those of you that are watching, if you're interested in hockey, they've got a vibrant hockey community for young girls up to age 18.
Nice.
So check that out.
I tried to agree to help too, so we could both go, but somebody had to run the shop.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. And it was a one-man operation.
I know, but I still tried.
One-person operation.
I was going to carry the mic stand.
So Leanne says, "Hey, let's hear that bass." Thanks for asking for that, Leanne. We're going to hear more of that. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the rig before I get to the rest of these comments. As far as our connection to you, still the PreSonus Revelator interface, which we have in stock here. I'm mic'd up with an Aston Stealth. No, I can't get it into the screen. That's okay. You've seen it before. And I'm using that to pick up both my vocals and my acoustic guitar. Dave, on the other side, what are you using?
I have the Origin, the Aston Origin mic, on a beautiful Tama mic stand. And then I am going to be playing the Ibanez SR 600E in a satin natural wood grain finish. It's looking really cozy and beautiful. Oh my goodness, that does look good. And it has Norstrand pickups and active preamp, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm excited to play this.
And Dave is comfortable with Ibanez SR basses. If you look over his shoulder, that is your first real bass.
You could. Okay, so my first real bass was a gift, but it's the first one really nice bass I bought.
Right.
And it's a Japanese SR SR what? I just heard blank.
400?
No, it's unique. SR
100.
600.
No way.
Yeah, they're the same. This is from the 80s, and this is from now, brand new. Oh, I didn't even plan that. They're the same model.
So now we know Ibanez does go back and reuse the model numbers.
This one's almost 39 almost 39 years old.
Yeah.
Because it's almost the same age as me based on the serial number. And this one's brand new. So there you have it.
Okay.
I didn't even realize that.
So we want to get into a tune, but let me quickly reply to some of these things here. So, Ops busted.
Maybe I need...
Oh, busted by the big boss. That's what Gary said. Busted, goofing around, doing live streams and having fun. Luke says, Vladdy already hit 2 home runs. On the way home, I heard on the radio he also got cut on the hand. So there's some intense baseball going on. Leanne says, nice, because she asked for the bass. We got it going there. Hey, Aaron says, hey, how are we doing? We're doing good, aren't we?
Doing good.
Perfect. And both Gary and Adam comment on the bass. That's a sharp looking bass. All right, let's see what it sounds like when we do a tune here. Okay. What are we starting with?
The hanging.
Perfect. It's like Counting Crows tune. Right down on the sofa, said, where have you been? I've been waiting for you. Last night I had something so good. These days get so long, I got nothing to do. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town so long. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way too long. All day getting sober, just hiding from daylight, watching TV. We just look a lot better in the blue light. You know I gotta get out, but I'm stuck so tight. Wait by the chains to keep me hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town so long. Been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way too long. How's that bass coming through? This girl listens to the band play. Says, where have you been? Been lying right here on the floor. I got all this time to be waiting for what is bound to be. Hating what I am after the light's faded. Hanging around this town on the corner. I've been hanging around this old town so long. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way too long. Been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town so long. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way too long. go. Whew. That was fun. Oh, man. Things get funky when the bass gets rolling here. Okay, let's catch up here. All right, so Dave says, hey, guys. Hey, Dave. Steve says, congrats to the girls. Thank you so much for that. Dan says the bass sounds great, which means a lot. He plays the bass. He has bass gear, so he knows what it sounds like. Sounds awesome, Gary says. Adam says, sounds fantastic. Looking forward to seeing the Connors brothers live this summer. Watch for promo coming up for a beach show on June 11th that we're participating in. Tickets are on sale now here at Connors Music. Very affordable and going to a good cause. Watch for details on that coming up soon. Thanks, Adam. Sounds great, guys. Thank you, Dave. And we got all the applause coming in.
Thanks for relaying.
Yeah, like I know you can't read that well, so from where you are, I mean. Time to trade in your old one, Dave, for that sweet new one. Actually, go ahead, tell him. Can you tell him? No. Okay. All right, Dave. You know, Dave's had some sweet basses.
I'm building one.
Almost all Ibanez sound gear have the sweet bass. Like, I'm sure the one you're building will be nice, but yeah, the 6-string.
Ibanez is amazing.
They make a great bass.
I've played $10,000 basses. That's not a joke. And an $1,000 Ibanez is gonna be really close. Like,
right.
Honestly, the quality of the electronics going in is right up there. Even sometimes the same. Like some of them are shipping with the same pickups that they're putting in $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 basses. The finish, fit, feel, setup, durability, quality, it's there. I mean, the only thing you're not getting is like the handcrafted by a luthier or some boutique woods, some of that stuff.
Exactly.
Not to put down any of the high-end basses, they're phenomenal. But Ibanez is hitting way above their weight when it comes to price and quality.
There you go. Leanne says, nice groove. Keep them coming. We got another one coming up for you here. And George says, hey, guys. And Gary says, awesome. Thanks, John. Nice. So this is great. Thanks for the comments. Keep them rolling. And if you have any questions about Dave's bass that he's playing, Justin Gerard says, are you taking requests? We do have like a show planned out, Mr. Gerard, as he would know. Like he has his own TV show he's done featuring fishing on Rogers cable. But, you know, so if I yelled out, hey, I want rainbow trout, would you? No, I'm just teasing.
Catch me.
Also, he's a musician. He also knows. He
quite possibly would be like,
he'd be like,
I'll just change my lure. We're going to just motor over to
here,
this section.
fishy.
Bam, there comes, that could happen.
You can throw it out at us, Justin. We'll see how it goes. We do have a couple songs planned. He says anything for you. Is Dave playing that sound gear from the showroom? I absolutely love the sound and feel that one.
Indeed.
Yeah, for sure. We're mostly on John Connors Live. We're demoing product from the showroom. So I'll quickly tell you about the guitar and then the bass. Bass amp. Let's divvy it up. Let's do guitar quick and now, and then we'll talk more about the bass amp after this tune.
Absolutely.
So I'm just playing. I'm saying just. I think one of the best value acoustics that have come in for somebody in the beginner to intermediate level. So this isn't a super high-end guitar because it's only $249, but it's a solid top. So this is the Denver DD44SG AC. You don't have to remember that. Just say the solid top Denver that John played on John Connors Live, and we'll make sure we can get this to you. So anything for you. And Brothers Connor. There we go. From the Brothers Bun. Okay, so we're going to do a tune, and then we'll quickly talk about this Hartke Bass Amp that Dave's plugged into. Again, we're just mic'd up the room. We're not going DI'd in or anything with this, so we'll chat about that a little bit. Okay. Here we go. The problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. But I repeat myself, at the risk of being rude, there must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just about the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stand. Don't need to be cold, Roy. Just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, girls. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. She said, it grieves me so to see you in such pain. I wish there was something I could do to make you smile again. I said, I appreciate that. And would you please explain? There must be 50 ways. She said, why don't we both just sleep on it tonight? And I believe in the morning you'll begin to see the light. And then she kissed me. I realized she probably was right. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just about the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stand. Don't need to be caught, Roy. Just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, cuz don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. Let loose, Dave. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stand. Don't need to be caught, Roy. Just get yourself free. Listen to me, hop on the bus, cuz don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. There we go. 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Paul Simon. And again, that's a chorus. Both those tunes, I was like, I wouldn't do those just acoustic and voice. Well, I guess I would, but I'm glad I saved them for a night with the bass.
Same.
What do we got? So it's used now.
I'm going to put my signature on it and it doubles it in value.
That's right. These all go up in value, Gary. Anything played on John Connor's Live, you have to pay the surcharge of it being performed by famous musicians, right?
Perfectly set up and massaged.
Mel from her lesson room says, smile, Dave. Just enough to smile, Dave.
It's the lighting. And the
rock on cymbals here.
It really is, though. Look. 1 sec, sorry.
No, you weren't smiling. I looked.
No, but it's not that different.
But I will tell a quick Dave story here before he talks about the bass amp. So we were, I'm doing that while I'm throwing the applause up here. Nice job, Mr. Simon. Oh, man, Paul Simon was such a great writer. Yeah. Great performer, singer.
Is.
I didn't say was.
I heard was.
No,
I was like, did I miss something? I didn't get that memo.
No. Hello, Christy. And then, great job, sounded amazing, and we got the boss says great song choice. Ooh. And we got another one I think he's gonna like in a second here. So here's the quick Dave story. So we're playing a gig, and he was late. That's how it starts. And so Joe and I were starting to get things going. I can't remember. I guess Connor was there too, and he was just like playing subtly because he didn't have his bass buddy there. And so we got going, and people seemed to be enjoying it, and it was fine. And he wasn't that late. He missed like one song, and he.
Oh, that was Finn's when I got the phone call.
No, it was King Richard's. Not the night you left. That was a different story. I'm not going to tell.
No, but I was.
Anyway, so we were at King Richard's in Aurora, and so he shows up mid song, and the owner had got a table right in front of us, and he's like leaned back, like nodding, like, "Oh, this sounds good." Dave unpacks his bass, plugs in, waited for the next chorus, and comes in, and the owner sat up as a chair, went like this, and it was like this factor in the sound that you don't know is missing till it's not there, or you're not aware of the huge impact till you A/B it, because acoustic guitar and voice sounds great around the campfire, it's lovely, but you add a bass, there's a rhythmic element to it, and then, which we're feeling tonight, I think. Put in the comments if you think this is rhythmically cooler with the bass, but also getting that full range, that low frequencies. So there's my Dave story.
It's a good story. I enjoyed that.
Can you tell them about the Hartke Bass Amp while I...
Yeah, I can do that, yeah. I was going to tell them about, like, theory things, but yeah, no, let's focus on
that. This is not a lesson room. This is a performance and gear chat. John Connors live on Wednesday nights.
Technical. I'm using an amp by Hartke. It's the HD50. I think it retails for like $369 or $99.
I don't know. You could see it at Connors Music.
$400. To get a really good sounding bass amp under $500 is a good day, any day. A lot of bass amps don't, like affordable bass amps, don't actually sound good. They're either over compressed sounding because they're trying to make up for other components that aren't holding up, or the drivers aren't powerful enough and they're distorty, you can't get enough volume, you don't hear the low end, especially if you're playing a 5 or 6 string bass, which I'm not doing tonight, but as soon as you add that low B and you're getting down like around 31 hertz, I think, you want an amp that really rumbles, and otherwise what's the point of having a 5-string bass? It just doesn't sound good. It's not even tonally different. You're like, it sounds like mud, oh, there's a note. This track's 5-string, beautiful 5/6-string. It's full range. It's simple to use. You got volume and a 3-band EQ, headphone out, an aux in for playing with MP3 player for the older crowd, and kids, I don't know what they use these days. Just their phone, I guess.
If they get the lightning cable with their iPhone and
lightning
the
dongle adapter,
cable
but it doesn't have Bluetooth. So that's but you don't.
The one downfall is the Hartke Bass Amps are in Bluetooth.
Built Ford tough, if you will. Metal corners. I mean, this thing can take abuse. It's like feels like a gator text from like a truck bed liner.
It's like built like a gigging amp, but obviously the main target would be like home practice with the smaller amps.
Home practice, but jamming with a drummer at a good volume.
There you go.
I mean. Okay. It'll keep up, and even their 25 and the 15, right? It goes 15, 25, 50, then it goes 75, 150. The build quality throughout the line is awesome, from the most affordable all the way up to the gigging with DI and everything you'd want for on stage. So.
Yeah, and we have the 50 in stock, and I think we got a 15 coming.
15 or 25.
Yeah, exactly.
And just killer amps. Love
Adam
them.
Says, John rocking out on the guitar, Dave looks all business on the bass, LOL. Sounds amazing. Thanks so much, Adam. And that description is par for the course when we're gigging.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Rewinding to my theory comment I wanted to make. I just wanted to say, every bass player that starts with me, they're like, oh, I want to learn bass because it's easier. That's what people told me. And I say the basics of bass are easier, but I do believe that some of the advanced techniques are phenomenally difficult. And your understanding of chord structure, harmonic structure, and your ability to weave a bass line around a melody makes you kind of have to be more in tune with the overall structure of a song. So in some cases it can be actually quite a bit more difficult than sounding like a really good guitar player. But the truth of the matter is, I say to every bass player, if you walk into a gig and you just play this, we're in the key of G, say, and you play that G root, and you don't do anything else, the band will already sound better. If you do Smoke on the Water, right? Keep going.
Oh, just one.
Whatever. I think you're wrong. I don't know. Are you ready? Even move through the chord progression if you know it. I won't change.
Oh, that was wrong chord, but anyways, yeah.
It already sounds way better if I just do that all night long. I don't even have to do anything else, and the band will sound better.
But now on this next tune, you'll be able to see how Dave weaves around a chord progression. But before we do that, a couple quick comments. 709er 709er, check out their apparel. I think you'll be able to check out their booth at Music in the Streets this year. David, did John tell that? Erin's an auntie. She wanted you to know that.
Oh, very cool. Congratulations.
Luke, who's going to Toronto for Maple Leaf Square? Maybe second round. When they make it to second round, I'll be going down. Well then absolutely.
I'll be there.
Yes. I don't know what Christy was saying yes to, because that was like a little bit ago, I think. So you have to add like what the yes was about, Christy. And George says, well said, Dave. Okay. All right, we're going to give you one more, and then put your comments and questions in, and we'll respond to them before we call it a night. Ready?
Yeah.
Scales, don't you?
Or you just call it jazz.
What's that?
Or you just call it jazz.
Yeah.
You don't know your scales.
One fine morning when I wake up, wipe the sleep from my eyes, go outside and feel the sunshine. Then I realize that as long as you love me, girl, we'll fly. And on that morning when I wake up, see your face inside a cloud, see your smile inside a window, hear your voice inside a crowd. Calling, come with me, baby, and we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. And on that morning when I wake up, you go outside and live our dreams. I'll buy you candles made of stardust, little dolls dressed up in moonbeams, and everywhere we'll go and laugh and sing, and I'll kiss you in the morning and we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. We'll fly to the east. We'll fly to the west. There'll be no place we can't call our home. fly. Whew. Oh, that was fun.
Very fun.
I was hearing the horn parts in my head, but you filled in tons of gaps there. Like there's piano solos. There's oh man, go listen to the original.
Some harmonic stuff.
But that was fun. Okay, so let's catch up here. So play Hey Ho by the Peppers. Hey Oh by the Peppers. I don't know.
Not offhand.
I'll look into it. Okay. My nephew's name is Logan. That's awesome, Aaron. Great song. George says the Hey Oh song is a great song, and the parts are so much fun. So we better check that out. Now there's 2 people saying it. Oh, all caps, amazing.
Oh.
That one's awesome. Thank you. The yes. So back to when Christy said yes. The yes. When Dave came in on bass, it was so much better. Was she there that day?
No, just now when we.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Well, maybe she was at that gig.
Maybe you were. And Mona says, "Wow, nice." Thumbs up from Donna. Thank you. Great show, John and Dave. He really filled it out, didn't he? Hopefully he had headphones on. I should have said that at the beginning. This is a headphone show or a good speaker show. Oh, if you have your phone out and you're listening, you probably couldn't hear half of the hertz of what Dave was doing because the frequencies are lower than what most cell phone speakers or laptop speakers can do. So keep that in mind when you're listening to music. Make sure you get good headphones
or a subwoofer.
Or a subwoofer. You got it. Which is I brought a subwoofer to the awards banquet, even though they didn't need that. But it was fun.
Spoken word was beautiful.
There was good clarity. Yeah. No. Some feedback when they pointed the mic right into the speaker accidentally, but other than that, it was pretty good. Love the addition of the bass. Yay, Dave. So we're going to have to bring him back, I guess, eh? Oh, and this is what I was thinking about halfway through the show. John, next time go electric with Dave and the bass and really rock out. Ooh. All right, so next week's show, we got Nigel coming on because there is a new release from D'Addario, so he's coming back as a guest, but we'll definitely pick a week in the coming weeks and have Dave come back, and I'll bring in electric, and we'll have some fun. Mm-hmm. Thanks. I'll send you pictures. Please do, Aaron. And Morgan says, awesome as always. Love that. Thank you. You're so supportive. Oh, I skipped one. Sorry, I'm coming back. I'm so pumped for the first round. Yes, I am too. First round playoffs, you'll see me wearing the jersey during John Connors Live. Well done, boys. Great show. And yeah, let's make Dave a regular. Well, we'll have to go to the boss and see if we can get an increase in budget so we can have him on the show every week. And instead of John Connors Live, it could be John and Dave Connors Live. John and Dave Connors Live sounds pretty good. And maybe the Connors Brothers Live was kind of good too. We'll get Joe over here. But he's teaching. Anyways, great guests. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being so welcoming to Dave, to the live stream, and for all your comments and questions tonight. So come and check out if you're interested in bass and you've never played. Give him a call. You can set up for lessons and get set up with a Hartke Bass Amp and maybe an Ibanez bass because that would be a sweet rig. Yeah. Thanks again for tuning in tonight, guys. John Connors Live. We'll see you next Wednesday. Stay well.
Cheers.